Hi, my name is Amy Jessup, and I'm a member of the Board of Directors here at Schenectady Light Opera Company. After canceling our current in-person season due to this ongoing pandemic, we have been busily working to create new ways of bringing the arts to our community. We are planning some ticketed virtual events in place of our main stage productions, and we hope that you follow us on social media and check out our website, www.sloctheater.org, to learn more. We are also bringing you frequent free digital content featuring recent and past SLOC alumni in formats that aren't always possible to do during the regular season. As you watch, we hope that you consider clicking the donate button. No amount is too big or too small. Without this ticketed revenue from our main stage productions, we are facing some really serious financial challenges, and your donation will help and is very much appreciated. Hopefully that'll keep us going till we can keep the doors open and see you again in person. Your donation will be tax deductible also. No amount is too big, every dollar counts, and whether you have been a part of our SLOC family or you are new to SLOC, we appreciate your support. We now present SLOC Youth Alumni and my daughter, Kelsey Marlowe Jessup, performing some works of her original poetry. Enjoy.
Hi everybody, my name is Kelsey Marlowe Jessup. Some of you guys may remember me as Belle in SLOC's production of Beauty and the Beast about 5 years ago, and I've been back every so often volunteering here and there. So today I'm going to be reading a selection of poems for you guys that I've written myself over the past few years. So I started writing poetry about 2 or 3 years ago whenever I felt emotions or encountered events in my life that have impacted me in a significant or deep way, or just seeing things in everyday life that have made me think or connected to something that's happening to me, and I just really like to write them down, and I've had that impulse. So then writing them down, I think, has helped me focus those thoughts and emotions into words, and has ultimately helped me understand what I'm thinking and feeling. And then when I've shared these poems every once in a blue moon, it's always a really special thing to whoever I'm giving them to, or if I'm sharing them publicly, it's always something really special. So this specific selection of poems that I've chosen today are really geared towards positive thinking and motivation, and the order in which I'm going to read them kind of forms an arc of a story. So I'm hoping that you guys can take something away from this, because I think that positivity and love and really just motivational thinking is what we need right now as individuals as well as socially in the world. So I hope you guys enjoy. This first one is called Focused and Hungry. Wanting and needing, both are the same. It's a desire and a passion that burns beyond, brighter than a flame. Sparks fly outward in shards, coals sit inward like trolls. It's a fire that engulfs any fear. The drive in her gut, motivation in her soul to be a part of a revolution's cheer, knowing that something greater draws near. Can't break the seam, but she can pick away at the threads, or sew a new social standard, never with hate, only with love and amends. She's starving for a change, stomach growling for travel, to learn as much as she can before the paved path breaks down to gravel. Craving stories that her eyes have yet to see, and thirsty for music that her ears have yet to hear, desperate for others' creations as well as those of her own, then the true radiance of her contribution will appear. And the thoughts and ideas in her heart will be expressed, and the melody of her mind will become the stressed beat. In the phrase of this movement, in the symphony of her life, Articulate the rhythm of this song must be, focused the lens through which this musician must see, to play her statement that reaches out to touch destiny, a hope that she can harness her ambition hungry. Balance. My life is like a one-woman seesaw game. One side is work, the other side is relaxation. The point in the middle, the fulcrum, is play. But the problem seems to be that the game's construct forces me to sit on only one side at a time. The conditions don't allow me the balance of some equilibrium sublime. It's like a line on a to-do list that I don't allow myself to cross off because the task is never accomplished. The work is never done. Or is it just that I can't find a pen? And the pencil that I have in my hand, the tip is broken. The eraser stub is worn away. It leaves dark streaks from the metal attachment. The words I try to erase. It leaves me wandering and fractured and bent. The dreams I try to chase. Content on a schedule, satisfied with a plan, but sometimes I need to chuck it and stick it to the man. But that's why I surround myself with only good people, so they can tell me to take a break from running up this never-ending steep hill that is glued to the forefront of my mind, covering up all that is free, all the self-love that is there, that helps me to breathe. All too often, I have to remind myself to peel the image of that hill away, because my work is important, but not when life is so shortened. A balance I choose to find today. Choice. Some mornings she just lies there, like a sack of potatoes, breathing in and breathing out, zoning out at the wall with a stare, wishing she hadn't to care. A choice. But the pot stirs, releasing a scent of plentiful murmurs. She has to roll out of bed. She has to organize the thoughts in her head. A choice. Time to work. Time to play. Time to make the most of it and seize the day. The taste of decadence just inches away. A choice. Sitting at her table with a meal far from bland, prepared to devour any opportunity at hand. She may sometimes feel like a sack, but that doesn't mean she cannot take back the vigor to do and vitality in her voice, because happiness is found in the action and in her choice. Glass half full. Filled is the chest with pressure profound, breathing out song and storytelling sound, wondering if words will be heard all around. Filled are the eyes with tears of sorrow and of joy of today, tonight, and tomorrow, pondering if time will return the borrow. Filled is the heart to give back its acquired love, pumping blood throughout the body that it takes care of, searching for another who shares these thoughts above. Sometimes you think you're empty, but then you remember your purpose, your shove. And what fills you overflows in actions, in hugs, in paragraphs of prose, and understanding that is something outside of yourself, that only the human in front of you knows. It's an experience of perspective, of contrasting views, an outlook on which you have the ability to choose. Like whether getting up or hitting the snooze, a glass half full of water. That your thirst cannot confuse. A moment of freedom. clasped in my chest is the buildup of worry. The country pressures with unrest, like the piling up of snow flurry. Buzzes in the ear, the old TV hums. All bad news and fear, like a parade it comes. Obsessed with itself and infesting in the brain, making me believe that I myself carry a stain. But then I remember that I am okay. And I breathe, lean back, and let it all wash away. Because the feeling in my chest is only the gripping of my heart, worried about imagined happenings, not to where I truly depart. So many fun things I have to do today. And then my heart sings, and I am no longer afraid. A moment of freedom when I forget about it all, lying down in the shade and enjoying summer's call. Life beyond. It has only just dawned in your busy little head that there is so much life beyond the waters in which you tread. A serenity and peace of motion ever growing, a feeling of release from stressors ever flowing. You find a center and a freedom in your work, but you now know to remember that stepping back is a perk. Because then you can see the wonder in others' lives, because then you can breathe and give the world some high fives. Because this place is pretty awesome, and likewise are you. So let the image blossom and regard the brilliance new. Yes, and. Never exactly sure what the day has in store. Subconsciously nervous, and my neck muscles become sore. But way down deep in my heart and in my core, I'm thrilled to have the gift of each day to grow and give myself more. Opportunity for development, chance of realization, ability to experiment, drive of determination. For it's the work that delights, ignites and fights away the darkness in the world and opens eyes to see the lights. So bright, the hope for a future kind, and likewise the same for serenity in my mind. I step forward each day with a goal to find the zest of life like fresh orange rind, adding flavor and love, grabbing excitement by the hand, learning to live and work with the motto of yes and. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these poems. This is probably one of the first times I've ever done a big reading of them. So this is really exciting for me too. If you guys feel inclined or generous enough, please, please, please donate to Schenectady Light Opera Company using the link at the beginning of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great day and stay positive.